just start us off by saying that although this was my idea, I didn't greenlight it.
Yeah, this is on me for approving it. I honestly can't tell you why, but having been threatened with it multiple times, maybe it was just like I called your bluff and I sent you a message like, hey,
Yeah.
were you kidding about doing the Black Spot Pete episode? To which you...
And of course, in classic crackhead fashion,
You were not.
I was not.
Here we are. It's Safehouse Chats is, I want to say, lowest moment, but we could always get worse.
And we have with the Thieves in Time coverage.
Yeah, like, there's no floor on this thing. So I think
No.
Let's just try to treat this as an experimental space. Let's just invite the spirit of Black Spot Pete into our homes, into our workplaces.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Into our hearts.
Let's invite him into our homes.
And
Yeah.
see what comes of it.
The two most prominent homes in particular.
Yeah.
Anyway, second everything that Snap has said, but also discounting episodes with multiple parts, this is technically our 10th episode, so...
Yeah, it's certainly our 10th topic. And what could
Yes,
be...
we're doing our big
What
one.
could be more worth celebrating
Than...
Black Spot Pete?
Black Spot Pete!
Oh.
And welcome back to Safehouse Chats.
Welcome back to Safehouse Chats, where, well, honestly, rap battles are just the modern version of pirate insult
Shakespeare. Oh.
trading. So, if Black Spot Pete was on epic rap battles of history, yeah, I think he would do okay-ish. This is the kind of high praise that you tuned in to hear for Black Spot Pete.
I don't know. Calling someone a whale fart is pretty lethal.
Yeah, exactly. To everyone in the room.
But it's 2025. For the PS5 remaster, they should have had him say whale queef.
Anyway, that's the end of the
No?
episode. I just couldn't get through 3 minutes of this.
Also, I know we say this every time at this point, but I hope if the Sucker Punch devs ever find one episode and listen to it, it would be this one.
Oh, Christ. I'm just wondering who voiced Black Spot Pete? Because, like...
Oh, I've done my research.
Oh, great. We'll get into that then. We're just, maybe at some point, maybe in a year's time, we'll do the second Black Spot Pete episode and we'll have that person on as our guest.
Yeah.
As we slowly kind of pivot direction. It's always important when you have any kind of media product to know, like, what the end goal is, that you're chasing the trends, you're following the demographics. And we'll slowly kind of...
Like Sonic.
This is like Sonic. Until now, it was just a Sly Cooper podcast, and now it's kind of like moving more into a Black Spot Pete specifically...
Fetish. Oh.
podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is... You could consider this the start of that kind of transitory era.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What's next? Like the Le Paradox episode? Who knows?
No.
Okay.
Just more Black Spot Pete.
Oh. Don't threaten me with a good time. So, do you have any other notes before we begin? I have some.
No, in the interest of keeping this episode lean and having this begin and end as quickly as possible, I have made my opening statement to the court, and I cede the floor.
With all due respect, that's not going to be the case. So, firstly, I'd like to apologize if you can hear my air conditioning wheezing. I apologize if you can hear that. I'm pretty sure the mic isn't picking it up, but just saying that. Also, if you love Black Spot Pete, please do your big one and like and subscribe.
Yeah, for more Black Spot Pete content.
Yes. Now, I'll kindly ask production, aka Snap, to roll the tape because I have delivered on my promise from last episode. I do have 30 questions for the Black Spot Pete episode.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck me.
See,
Oh god, why did I do this? Why did I agree to this? Why did I not treat you as the threat that you so clearly are?
true.
Oh, fuck.
Right before we clicked record, Snap did ask me, by the way, how many questions do you have? And I said, not that many.
You. Yeah, you fucking dodged that question.
I lied.
Well, I have 6.
If you remember,
I have 6.
Yeah.
So you can do
so
5.
that makes 36.
And I'll do 1, and we can break it down that way if you want.
Sure. The math works out. If you remember correctly, I'm sure Snap will replay the clip, but if you remember correctly, I said, wait till I convince you to have a Black Spot Pete episode.
Oh, fucking. So, my question.
A minimum of 30 questions.
Oh, fuck.
30 questions.
30 for Black Spot Pete.
Absolutely. And am I a liar? Absolutely. But do I always deliver? That too.
It's important to have goals. It's important to be true to yourself.
Is one of your goals to kill yourself right now?
I am kind of just... What if I pretended my internet went out?
Oh.
Like, the COVID taught us that, remote working is so unreliable.
We would record via call because you're not getting out of this.
Via data.
Yes.
Oh, paying through the nose for the privilege. All right. If there's 30 questions, just go. Just start, please.
Okay.
Let's... Oh...
Opening statement for the Black Spot Pete episode. It said that Black Spot Pete is the greatest character in video game history.
That's not a question. And it's also... That's such fucking... Who said that?
Mr. Beast.
Do you have a citation for that?
Cited. Yes, I do.
Okay, where is it?
My head. As you can see, the silly crackhead energy is already in full effect. I also said that's my opening statement. That's not part of the 30 questions.
All right, it's just that you paused for a long time waiting for me to respond to it. Go on.
So, questions. Black Spot Pete question number 1 to number 5.
Right.
Let's cover the basics with 5 quick questions. Snap is laughing. There is nothing laughable about this matter.
I'm sorry. Please, continue.
So, 5 quick questions. What is his favorite fruit? His favorite color? His favorite holiday? Does he like anal? And what is his favorite day of the week?
Okay. Fruit, I'm going to assume, I'm going to play it safe and say orange.
Okay.
Because as a pirate, he needs to ward off scurvy.
Yes, true.
As a parrot, I imagine he's generally, pretty jazzed about fruits of all kinds.
Oh.
Color.
I think he's pretty straight, but sure.
He could be an ally. He could enjoy going down to the musical theater and supporting the community.
This specific character, I don't think, but pop off.
Yeah. Favorite color was actually when we invoked this specter previously.
I remember.
I said that his favorite color would be black and his favorite simple shape would be spot. So I stick by that. I think this is the amount of analysis and depth that Black Spot Pete as a character deserves. What was the third question again?
His favorite holiday.
So, vacation or festival? What kind of holiday are we talking?
Christmas, Valentine's Day, whatever.
I don't know if the pirates of Bloodbath Bay celebrate festivals like that the way we would know in our normal lives. Maybe they do. It's very hard to... I just don't have enough information here I would say that there's probably some kind of like pirate holiday that they have.
Okay.
That like Jack Sparrow Day or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And oh yeah, every 22nd of July we all get rum and we drink rum and we sing sea shanties at each other. I think there's probably something like that. If I have to stick with one that we know, maybe Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Get kind of a mild Halloween vibe from him.
Okay.
I have no comment on the fourth question. And his favorite day of the week. See, he's retired, so I don't think the like, oh, Monday is bad, Friday is good. I don't think that even held true when he worked because he's a pirate and a sailor, not an office worker. So, Wednesday.
Okay. We're pretty much on the same. Actually, we're not. His his favorite fruit. I said prunes.
Yeah, that's kind of a reliable old person answer too.
Yeah. Favorite color? Black.
Yeah, of course.
Favorite holiday? Holy month of Ramadan.
Okay. Is he a practicing Muslim? Did you get that vibe from him?
I think so.
Or does he just really appreciate the solemnity of fasting for a month?
I'm not sure. He is described to be a drunkard.
Yeah, that's not very pious.
No.
Maybe he's like on the outside looking in.
Yes, like a spectator.
Yeah, there's a certain like almost spiritual envy.
An appreciator. Yeah.
That as a horrible old pirate, he cannot pursue that himself.
Like white people who commit to Buddhism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or white people who tour through India. Or white people who look into pagan rituals.
True. All of the above.
There's a lot of threads we can pull here.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, holy month of Ramadan. And then does he like anal? I said more into gooning.
Was that just an excuse to fit the word gooning somewhere into the Black Spot Pete episode of our podcast?
No, because I'm very outspoken, so I could just say gooning.
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Goon.
Mr. Goon. Black Spot Pete. 1, 2. I've got a Black Spot Pete episode for you.
Oh, I feel unclean. And we're barely into it.
I just remembered that because we said about the drunkard thing, I had Googled in preparation for my research, my extensive research, I Googled Black Spot Pete concept.
Oh,
And
if there was any concept art.
Yeah, but just concept. So that the very trustworthy and reliable AI of Google
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
said that he's a drunkard. And I was like, where did you get that from? But it's also cited in the Wikipedia, in the wiki.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, didn't he... I should have done my research. I should have looked up the 5 minutes of screen time he has. But the reason he lost all of the money and stuff is that he, like, gambled it away at a bar.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, I say research, but I'm more concerned with his favorite fruits and if he likes anal rather than the canon. So,
What was his favorite day of the week?
Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. I was kind of leaning that way, too.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Anyway, my questions...
No, the stupidest thing you've ever done was asking me if you want to do this.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's kind of all wrapped up together. My questions are also fairly short,
Okay.
At least in terms of word count, but I'm a bit worried about how long my co-host can chew on them. My first question is, who is Black Spot Pete?
A legend.
Okay.
So, what now?
All right. Back to you.
Is that question number one?
Yeah, that was my first question is, who is Black Spot Pete?
Okay, who you will not be partaking in the snap of questions?
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot that I have to answer my own question as well. I think Black Spot Pete is a minor character from the 2005 PlayStation 2 game Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves, which was developed by Sucker Punch Productions.
Okay.
He is a pirate. He is a parrot, and he has a very minor plot role in the penultimate episode.
Is he black?
No, he's kind of like a dark turquoise, but he wears black.
Okay. So, great. I don't know why I responded to you in a Starfire of Teen Titans syntax kind of way. You will not be partaking in the snap of questions.
I didn't parse that at all. Like, that made perfect sense to me. Fluent Tamaranian.
Your brain is that fried.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one way or the other, we are on the same wavelength. I think that might be a very bad sign, but it's making the podcast go a little smoother.
100%. The lights are on, but no one's home.
Friend, you are not partaking of the snap of questions.
Okay. Black Spot Pete question number 6.
Okay.
Would you describe him as being salt of the earth?
Yes. And I will add, as with a lot of terms like inertia and truculent and other weird shit Bentley says.
ASCII.
ASCII, yeah. I had not encountered the term salt of the earth until I played Sly 3. Every time I encounter it for the remainder of my life, I am brought back to Bloodbath Bay, looking down upon Black Spot Pete. And that's like my understanding. If someone is salt of the earth, that means they're like the cartoon pirate parrot Black Spot Pete.
Girl, I swear to fucking God. Like, same.
I'm still not 1,000,000% sure what it means.
It's like good people.
Oh. And then Sly says it, he's actually being sarcastic.
After he told them to
Okay.
shut up, yeah.
That's how they get you.
Okay, anyway.
What's your 7th question?
So, Black Spot... Wait, what's your second question?
Oh, you have 30, don't you?
A lot to burn through.
Yeah, so get to question 10 and you'll hear my next question.
Okay. So, Black Spot Pete question number 7. If the gang recruited Black Spot Pete instead of Dimitri, what would happen after?
They would have all died.
True.
Actually, no, that's overselling Dimitri's contributions.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dimitri kind of feels like he was there because they made a funny guy in Sly 2 and everyone thought he was funny, and then they were like, let's put him back into Sly 3. Because, like, we've been over this when we were talking about the game itself. The actual assembling of the greater team, looking at it with like a cold observational eye of an editor, Panda King doesn't get to do much, although he is a good hire.
No.
Guru covers a lot of bases that other people don't do. Penelope, it's like hands down. If they had just stuck with that and like the next game had been about Sly, Bentley, Murray, and Penelope, that would have made perfect sense. Like, I think she slots in very nicely.
Yeah.
You could cut Dimitri. I don't think Dimitri was that important. He had 2 missions that you could just write around. So, I guess Black Spot Pete's greatest strength is his experience. You don't get to be old as a pirate unless you know what you're doing. So he must have had some kind of savviness.
Okay.
Or it's sheer luck. But he could... The problem is, though, it's only in the stupid context of this fucking LARP community in Bloodbath Bay. So I was about to say, like, oh, what if he has a lot of contacts around the world? He doesn't. He absolutely does not. Because he's from this insular little group of little boys playing pretend. So, Christ, I don't know. You could maybe tie him into Dr. M put up a bunch of like magnetic repellers around Cane Island, and Bentley was like, wow, it's a good thing that we happened to come in on a wooden boat. You could have had Black Spot Pete be knowledgeable about the ship, maybe. And then that's why they're able to defeat Lafouille at pirate ships, even though none of them had done pirate ship stuff before. They drew on the experience of Black Spot Pete. That is the best answer I can give you.
Okay. The question wasn't necessarily what he would contribute. I just asked what would happen after.
Oh.
But you know what? I appreciate the effort.
Okay. What's your answer?
I said I think the biggest loser in this scenario would be Penelope, who would have yet another creep hitting on her in the safe house.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, you're really trading one problem for another.
Do you want to check out my cool hook?
Do you want to come up to the crow's nest with me?
Nest?
Yeah.
Crow?
Yeah.
But then I thought that as the events of Cane Island unfold, and Bentley is about to deploy the guru to help retrieve the cane by riding the sharks, Black Spot Pete would interrupt him and say that he's a man of the ocean.
Yeah.
He's not a landlubber, he's a man of the ocean and knows aquatic life better than anyone. So he should handle that problem.
Meanwhile, now that you mention it, the guru is from the most landlocked place on Earth. What the fuck does he have to say to a shark?
Apparently no dialogue.
No comprehensible dialogue.
Oh. So I said that he would try to handle the shark problem and get eaten.
Oh, yay. I like that.
So he would die.
Let's see how many times we can hypothetically kill him in the remainder of the episode.
Imagine living a long life as a pirate to the point where you retire, but then dying at Cane Island.
Yeah, as part of someone else's fucking intricate familial story.
That you know nothing about.
That you had no connection to. You'd never met this guy before. That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Question 8.
Are we ready for the next one? Yeah. Black Spot Pete question number 8. Is his government name Black Spot Peter?
I think his government name is probably like Peter Jones or Peter Kowalski or Peter like Finkelstein.
McDonald.
Peter McDonald. Like, where do these guys come from? I don't think, as we discussed in the previous episode, there does not appear to be any women at Bloodbath Bay.
I wonder why.
Which precludes the idea that it is a self-sustaining community, which means fucking freaks
Swallow.
like Black Spot Pete need to come from the... No, I think he's a parrot. He needs to come from the quote-unquote real world and go to Bloodbath Bay. So I think he might have been like Peter Smith from fucking Iowa or wherever, and he renounced that life. He didn't want to work the way that his dad and his mom worked. No, sir. He was going to be a pirate.
Again, I will remind you that while we were covering, I don't remember which episode it was, but when you were talking about this episode through this lens, it had just then started to make sense to me that it was like a community of
LARPers.
Yes. So again, I was thinking, oh, it's just a pirate episode, not connecting the dots that, oh, there's no more pirates around in the sense that they ride wooden ships and ahoy matey.
Such a weird vibe.
Yeah, so that makes sense, but it's my brain is having such a difficult time, like skipping over the years and years of playing Sly 3 and just thinking, oh, this is a pirate episode.
Just accepting it.
Yeah, it's just a pirate episode.
Yeah.
Also, if you are watching and if you're tuning in and you're good at fan art, please send us fan art of Black Spot Pete pregnant.
Don't do that. Well, you can show it to Aris if you want. I won't get in the way of that, but...
Snap's Tumblr is linked in the description below.
Yeah, it is. It sure is, isn't it?
And he does appreciate a good weird ask on Tumblr.
Oh God, don't even. Moving on.
Moving on, because you did say it's sustainable. It's a sustainable community. So then I thought, is Black Spot Pete pregnant? But anyway,
Yar, there's no women about. We'll have to figure out some other way of getting pregnant.
but Black Spot Peter, you're a man.
That's you believe in yourself and anything is possible.
Okay. I think Black Spot Peter has a ring to it. But anyway, Black Spot Pete questions 9 and 10.
Okay.
Which are 2 follow-up questions to the previous one.
All right.
So, just like Sarah Jessica Parker is abbreviated to SJP, does anyone call Black Spot Pete BSP? If yes or no, please elaborate.
No, because these are very stupid pirates who can't spell.
Oh.
I don't think, I think it's also like a cultural thing. Like, you're invoking a glamorous celebrity who's on a lot of magazines and would be talked about online. So there's a certain call for brevity and, snappiness in those contexts.
Yeah.
Where,
and then comparing that to Sarah Jessica Parker.
No comment. Whereas, I don't think there are any magazines in Bloodbath Bay. I don't think they have computer.
Really?
I don't know if any of these fuckers can even fucking write worth a damn. So I think...
No porn?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Black Spot Pete takes as long to say out loud as BSP, and I think mostly they're going to be saying it out loud. If they say it at all. Because we need to remember, Black Spot Pete sucks.
True.
In universe. No one gives a shit about him anymore. So...
Sucks in what sense? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, no, I don't think they do that for the above reasons.
Okay. I don't think so either. I think no one calls him BSP.
No. Okay, that's 10 questions, so we're back to me.
Please.
My second question is, what is Black Spot Pete?
What is Black Spot Pete?
Yeah.
A legend.
We're just gonna have the same answers as the first one.
I mean...
Because I think describing him as a minor character from Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, a PlayStation 2 game developed in 2005 by Sucker Punch Productions, I think that is also a what answer as well as a who answer. I will add that I think he's a parrot.
Okay. You think?
I think. I mean, I assume he's some kind of bird, and I assume from context that he would be a parrot. But he's dark turquoise, where Lafouille is a parrot. You see him and you're like, okay, that's a parrot. But Black Spot Pete is just kind of a bird.
I think he's pretty parrot looking.
You think he's pretty?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what now? Is he black?
No, I keep telling you, he's like a dark turquoise.
Okay.
He wears black, though.
I just remembered now that we are talking about parrot resemblance. It suddenly got unearthed by this discussion. I haven't thought about this in years, but when I had first played it and I couldn't even understand what they were saying in the game, I used to think that he was Lefouille's dad.
Oh. Well, maybe he is. We don't know that that's not true.
Okay.
We can't falsify that claim.
No. Also, the no technology comment has me tripping because I'm like, he doesn't even have a Nokia or something. I think he had. I think he would.
I don't think he even has a physical book of crosswords to do. That's how untechnological it is. By choice. They choose to live that way.
And yet John Bisson was high-tech.
Yeah, John Bisson had computers in his boats for some reason.
So what's stopping Lefouille from having a laptop?
We've been over this. Lefouille mentions action movies. So I think Lefouille does have a laptop, but he doesn't share it with anyone else.
He does?
Yeah, he derisively refers to Sly's action movie dialogue at some point.
So he might have a Nokia.
Yeah. Black Spot Pete doesn't, though.
That's how he watches porn.
Oh, God.
Okay.
No. We're moving on from that. I don't have anything more to say on that topic. I didn't have a thought that I could explore in like a whole scene. We're just going to move on to question 11.
Okay. We'll circle back to it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. So, Blackspot Pete question number 11 isn't actually a question. It's a unique insult randomizer.
Oh, no. I'm going to get insulted randomly.
Right on brand. So, please choose one from each category. We have A, B, C, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then watermelon, yellow, and red.
Okay.
So please choose one from each.
I am going to go 2B and red, please.
2B and red. Okay, so you're a slutty Sanzaru-made hemorrhoid.
Okay. That consider my feelings hurt.
Well, you're
Oh, do I have to make something up? You're looking at me very expectantly.
No. No. So the other options,
please.
I'm gonna go ahead. I don't remember what I've written because it's been a long time ago at this point. So I'll just go ahead with, I'm squinting right now as to not read. I'll just say C3 watermelon. So that would be belly dancing bag of Black Baron's.
No! I don't want to see that belly dance.
Okay. Oh.
That's a bad combo. And then what's left? 1A yellow?
1A yellow is horny Mr. Beast. I love that if you had chosen to go with A and also watermelon, you'd have to bleep both those out in one go.
Yeah. As it stands, it's nicely spread out.
Oh.
The bleeping.
Okay. Like me. Okay.
Yeah.
Blackspot Pete.
How many of these questions, can I just ask real quick, are not going to be questions? Like, that was good. Don't get me wrong. I get the idea there. But that wasn't a question. That was more of a very small activity.
The rest are questions.
Okay.
I think the rest are questions.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll find out.
Maybe one more statement.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's discover together.
Yeah. Number 12.
Blackspot Pete question number 12. If Blackspot Pete had his own level, what would it be like? I want a location, guards, and a boss fight. Snap is visibly suffering.
This is a lot of work to go through. So you mean where he's the villain?
Yeah.
Like instead of Lafouille?
Yeah.
And we're not just setting it in Bloodbath Bay, which is where he lives?
No.
Why the fuck not? It's where he lives. It's
I'm sorry.
as established.
Except if you want a Bloodbath Bay sequel.
I'm going to go back to something that I said a few minutes ago. Blackspot Pete has his encounter with the Cooper gang. He sees Lafouille's downfall. He decides that the writing is on the wall for Bloodbath Bay, that like this is no longer sustainable. It was a stupid idea. And let's say Carmelita comes by and just arrests everyone after Sly has already left. Carmelita gets that postcard and is like, where the fuck is this? And Interpol looks it up and they're like, what the hell? That's not allowed. And there's like a huge operation to shut down Bloodbath Bay purely because Sly sent a postcard. Like, Interpol was just unaware that this was going on.
So it's a Carmelita episode.
No, this is all preamble too.
Oh.
Peter Blackspot needs to go back to Iowa where his remaining family still live. The small factory town that he left decades earlier to go be a pirate. That's the only place on Earth that he can go. And
does he have grandkids there?
No, because he's a virgin. But he had a sibling, and the sibling had grandkids. So he has like grandnephews and nieces.
Okay.
Fucking Gravity Falls style. And he comes back to this tiny shitty town and he gets really bored there and he tries to set up a criminal empire in like suburban America.
Uncle Peter?
Yeah, Uncle Peter, who the kids have never met, is obviously like, we know black pot. We know calling the kettle pot. Black. Fuck. Kill me. Black Spot Pete, you and I know that he sucks.
What?
But if you were a child... if you were a child and your long-lost great-uncle came home and he was literally a pirate and he was trying to bully local people into doing crimes, you would be way on board with that, I think. So eventually, like... let's just say Penelope and Murray are like hanging out one day and they're Googling people from their previous adventures. And they're like, haha, remember Black Spot Pete? He probably died. And they look him up and they're like, oh shit, he's doing crime right now. And they go and it's like a small adventure.
Oh shit, he's on Facebook Marketplace.
I hesitate to imagine how he types what he like sounds like in written communications over Facebook Marketplace. But so setting suburban America, problem, an elderly pirate is forcing people to do crime. Solution, Murray picks him up and throws him like off the roof.
Does he die?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they set out to kill Black Spot Pete, but they kind of forgot how old he was, and they accidentally kill him. And they're just like, well, I won't tell Sly if you won't.
That was a little oopsie.
This was an unsanctioned Cooper gang. This was off the books. This doesn't have to go into the Thievius Raccoonus.
No.
Sometimes things just happen.
Do they hide the body or do the grandnephews find it? I'm invested now.
I think the grandnieces and nephews absolutely see him die.
Okay.
They see the moment of his death, and they are traumatized.
Uncle Peter?
Yeah, and Murray's like, this is why you should never commit crime. Oh, wait, hold on.
Or whatever the fuck Murray says. Booyah!
Yeah.
Wrong cartoon.
We have to prevent other people from going into crime so that it's only us doing the crimes.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but...
Yeah.
Okay. What is Murray's catchphrase? Side note.
I guess it's referring to himself as the Murray. Is that a catchphrase? Like, does that count?
I know Booyah is cyborg, but I feel like there's some, like, time for a knuckle sandwich or something akin to that.
I think Murray...
It's clobbering time.
He cycles them out too much. There's not one that he keeps saying.
That's true.
He said sweet strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, who says it's clobbering time? Murray.
The Thing.
God damn it. Okay.
That made you so mad.
I know.
I get angry when I think about the Fantastic Four too. I'm with you.
Anyway.
I think we're on... Oh God, we're less than halfway through.
I haven't pitched yet.
Oh, Christ. Fine. Go. Speak.
I said that I think that a Black Spot Pete episode would take place in kind of like an EasyJet Ryanair destination for retirees.
Okay.
Like a tropical resort. Like I'm thinking...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hotel Delfino from Mario and Sunshine.
Yeah.
Like kind of like that situation, but like in Ibiza.
Yeah. Lanzarote, maybe.
Yeah. And Black Spot Pete gathered up all his stolen loot from like his past as a pirate and decided to buy a hotel, but it's actually a front for his sex trafficking ring.
Oh, I don't like that. I can't sign off on this.
Guess who's not a virgin after all? What?
I'm backing slowly out of the podcast. keeping an eye on the door.
So, rooftop guards.
Uh-huh.
Rooftop guards would be flamingos and bobcats,
Okay.
while flashlight guards would be bulls. And they would all be dressed up as hotel staff.
Okay.
And the boss fight would be another round of pirate talk, but you have to keep it up until Black Spot Pete has a stroke.
See, just to briefly go back to my pitch, I think something that you're failing to remember is that they needed information out of Black Spot Pete.
True.
And that's why they played along with his stupid bullshit. Whereas if he posed a genuine threat to the gang, Murray could kill him in a single blow.
Or actually curse in the insult game. Well, you're a piece of shit.
And he just starts crying.
Okay.
Yeah, Murray doesn't insult him. He's just like, I'm gonna fucking get you. And then he fucking gets him.
I can see that. And kills him in cold blood.
Yeah, kills him in cold blood.
I think that's 3 on the kill count. 4 if you count the stroke.
Yay.
Okay. So you're on board with the sex trafficking. Great.
I'm not. I'm unequivocally not.
Black Spot Pete question number 13.
Okay.
Do you think Black Spot Pete and my accent is going to have a field day with this one, and Cantankerous Tim explored each other's bodies? Do you think the reason for their friendship was a bit more intimate than what we're led to believe?
A gentleman doesn't presume, so I'm not going to make a wild swing here, but certainly...
Well, lucky for us, you're not a gentleman.
Oh, well, you wound me, sir. I wouldn't rule it out, is what I was building to. I know that, you know, it's famously long months at sea can change the candor of a relationship. There are, as we keep stressing, no women in Bloodbath Bay, as far as we can see. So, yeah, I mean...
Hopefully no women.
Hopefully no women. He spoke very warmly of Cantankerous Tim. He showed Cantankerous Tim a warmth that he absolutely did not show anyone else.
True.
So, yeah, I can see it. I don't know if that happened, but I can see it.
Okay.
Do you feel similarly?
I just said yes. Snap is actually a gentleman.
Thank you.
Just putting that out there. So, Black Spot Pete, question number 14. Do you think Black Spot Pete and Remy Lousteau explored each other's bodies? Do you think the reason for their feud was a bit more intimate than what we're led to believe?
This is the rest of the questions, isn't it? This is much less likely to me than Cantankerous Tim, because... No, I think...
Why would anyone touch Remy Lousteau?
There's that, for sure. If I recall correctly, Black Spot Pete simply robbed Remy. So, like, that doesn't preclude anything. Like, that could have gone in a weird direction, for sure. But whereas Tim and Peter were lifelong partners with plenty of opportunity to have that kind of thing happen, Remy was just one of many victims of Black Spot Pete committing piracy. So, I don't think so.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this important matter?
I just said yes, and then Black Spot Peter was a whore. Okay.
We have very different conceptions of his sexual history.
Okay. Hopefully he didn't blow anyone while suffering under scurvy.
Yeah. We can only hope that.
Because I don't think there are any sex clinics in Bloodbath Bay.
What? That's fucking... Who would live here?
True.
Who would live here?
So, Black Spot Pete, question number 15. We have reached the halfway point, so let me ask you this. Fuck, marry, kill.
I knew it was coming.
Black Spot Pete, Le Fouille, or the corpse of Remy Lousteau. You can't kill yourself.
I feel like it's cheating to put a dead body in here.
I don't know why on earth I put the corpse off. Like, it's never, like, explicitly stated that the guy died.
He could theoretically still be alive.
No, let's just go with the fact that he is probably dead.
Yeah, it's the fuck that's giving me issues here. It's the fuck that's the problem here.
I mean, Lefouille is right there, so...
Honestly, it might end up going...
I mean, Black Spot Pete is right there.
...to Lefouille, because I think...
Wait, come again?
If you marry the corpse, maybe you'll get some meager, like, inheritance out of that. That's...
Yeah.
That's the best I can come up with.
We're thinking the same.
And just purely in order to keep the kill count up to 5, I'm going to kill Black Spot Pete on his own.
So you said fuck Lefouille?
Yeah, I said that's the fucking problem. I don't want to fuck any of them. But...
Not even the corpse?
No!
Okay.
Quite obviously, no. Yeah. I will kill Black Spot Pete and prematurely end the episode. The episode collapses around him without his presence.
Because we never get information.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your...
Fuck, marry, kill.
Answer. Yeah.
Fuck Lefouille, marry the corpse, and unfortunately the man of the hour is getting axed.
Wow, okay, 6 deaths. Great. Let's not dwell.
We are halfway through.
We are halfway through as of my next question. Mm-hmm. How many...
What shape is Black Spot Pete?
No, you don't get ahead of yourself. How many Black Spot Petes are there?
That's a good question, actually. Well, there's only one legend.
Okay.
But I'll just leave it at that.
All right. I do appreciate the consistency. My own answer is, I mean, we can get into the weeds here philosophically about, like, no man ever steps in the same river twice because the river is not the same and the man is not the same. Passage of time creates, like, a infinite number of slightly different people all within one body. But actually, I think there's...
Black Spot Pete cut content for Thieves in Time?
Yeah. No. I think there's only one Black Spot Pete. I think the answer is 1.
I think you were hinting at like a Sly One Marie Avril Lavigne situation. Let's wake that up. That up. It's been some time.
It's been a while since we checked up on that conspiracy theory. I believe you described Sly One Marie once as, quote, a cancer that cannot be defeated.
I did?
Yeah, because you asked who would win in a fight, Sly One Murray or Normal Murray, and I was like, obviously Normal Murray. The whole thing was that he hit the gym and became more confident. And you were like, no.
You are underestimating Sly One Murray. He somehow is some sort of cancer. He always finds his way around things. Don't underestimate him, okay? See, when Aris remembers a Snap quote, it's usually because Snap made a good point. But when Snap remembers an Aris quote, now that's when we need to start getting scared.
Very true. Very true.
Anyway.
Hit me 5 more times.
Okay.
Ow.
2, 3.
Oh, ow. Oof. Ow, my bones. Oh, you got me.
Okay. Do you have a black spot eye? It's Black Spot Pete's favorite artist, the Black Eyed Peas.
Is that your question?
That is not part of the question.
I think if you played him any modern music, Black Eyed Peas is like 20 years old now, but if you played him any music beyond fucking 1900, he would get scared.
Really? I think the cutoff point in his life before he entered Bloodbath Bay and cut off like all contact with technology was right before Black Eyed Peas changed the "let's get this party started" to the clean version. So he keeps saying that, and everyone's like, maybe you shouldn't say that. And he's like, it's the song. Let's get party.
Let's get party in here. Yeah, that's what the song is.
They changed it the day he traveled to Bloodbath Bay.
Yeah, we're really getting into the lore now. What's your goddamn question?
Black Spot Pete question number 16. If Black Spot Pete was in Thieves in Time, what would his role be?
I'm just going to... This is the first thought I had, and I'm going to go with it. A lot of Thieves in Time reminds me of a badly written comic book. Stuff like breaking up not one, but both relationships. Sly and Carmelita and Bentley and Murray.
Bentley and Murray.
Bentley and Penelope. That was pure verbal, like, autocorrect.
What club was
like,
that at?
No, yeah, the name that comes after Bentley. Murray. No. Sly and Carmelita, Bentley and Penelope. Both of those relations are made official at the end of Sly 3.
Right.
And both of them are broken up
At the beginning.
because comic book writers and Thieves in Time writers
Hate women.
don't want to bother to figure out what it's like for Spider-Man to actually have a girlfriend or, God forbid, a wife.
True.
Let's just go back to when Spider-Man was single again. Similarly, there is a trope in poorly written comic books from the big two of like, oh, this new villain is really scary. He's come and he's killed a beloved character that we all remember who hasn't shown up since 1978. And now they're dead forever.
Black Spot Pete kills Carmelita?
Black Spot Pete is not killing Carmelita. Le Paradox, or whoever, is killing Black Spot Pete.
No.
Ben.
No.
They're going through Le Paradox's blimp or whatever, and they find Black Spot Pete's corpse. And they're like, oh, wow, he took out Black Spot Pete. He must really mean business.
No. I snuffed out your favorite character.
Exactly. Like, it's not good enough to have him just kill someone. He has to kill someone whose name we know. And in this case, it would be Black Spot Pete. That's 7 deaths, by the way.
7, if you will.
I won't. I do not see the connective tissue between those two statements.
Maybe bleep that out. So, I think Snap's answer should be Black Spot Pete kills Carmelita. By what means? I don't know.
I don't think he could if he tried. Carmelita is the strongest.
You'd be surprised.
And Black Spot Pete is not.
You'd be surprised.
Is not intimidating.
What if he used a gun?
I think she could walk off a gunshot or two. That's the impression I get from Carmelita.
Usually you're the very niche, I don't want to say outdated, but like
Old.
2000s references guy on the podcast.
Right.
Because God knows, if I opened my mouth and started saying Real Housewives quotes,
none of that would register.
We'd lose our 3 subscribers. But I kind of want like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer situation where like the guy just shoots, what's her name?
Carmelita?
The villain in season 6 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Is this the thing where the guy can't be killed by any mortal weapon and Buffy is like, actually, we've advanced in weapon technology quite significantly
No.
Okay.
No, that's season 3.
Okay.
Or season 2, actually. I haven't watched it in a while.
I've never seen it, so I can't help you.
Oh, you would love it. But season 6, basically, like 3 nerds become the villains, and it's kind of like silly how they keep getting away with it because Buffy has like, she's a vampire slayer, she has like a witch in her roster, and the guy just shows up to their house with a gun and shoots the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, no. So I think one day Black Spot Pete would just rock up to Interpol and shoot Carmelita.
In revenge for...
Nothing.
No, Sly sent this postcard to Carmelita. Carmelita's department is made aware of Black Bot Bay. Baba Bay.
Yeah.
Bay. They shut down Black Bot... But fuck, I can't even say it now. They shut down the stupid pirate island, and then Black Spot Pete takes it upon himself to avenge it.
Yeah.
All right.
He just He just buys a gun from the supermarket and
That happens near the start of Thieves in Time, and then the Thieves in Time writers are like, oh no, so that's why Carmelita isn't here, because she's in the hospital. Anyway.
let's have her corpse belly dance anyway.
Oh.
Let's have the corpse of Remy Lousteau belly dance instead.
What is my life? Why am I here? Who am I? Is this hell?
Are these the next 3 questions? So, my answer to the Thieves in Time question is, I think in order to beat the gang, Le Paradox reached into their personal past to find someone who could give them insider information, all of the gang's dirty little secrets. And that's when he recruited Black Spot Pete.
Who doesn't know dick about fuck? That Black Spot Pete? I don't think he even knew who they were.
And Black Spot Pete didn't deny it either. He would be up in Le Paradox's ear telling him how he remembers what Sly's weakness is.
But he's bullshitting? That's actually really good. Okay, you've sold me on that.
And what they should use to beat Bentley.
Penelope is right there. Like, I worked in the Cooper gang. I had access to all of their files. I know how it works. And
No, it's okay. We have Black Spot Pete.
yeah, the Paradox is like, no, this guy knows what he's talking about. Just to really drive home the workplace sexism.
And Black Spot Pete is like, I remembered Sly telling me one time.
From their one conversation when they met once. And Sly was in disguise.
Oh, good old Mari. I sure remember.
This is great, actually. I'm on board with this now.
Okay. Fantastic.
Poor Penelope.
Yeah. Our girl cannot get a break.
It's almost like betraying the Cooper gang was a bad idea. For Le Paradox, specifically.
Okay, yeah. So, Black Spot Pete, question number 17.
God.
Black Speed Pot?
Is that the question?
Yes.
Could you repeat it, please?
Black Speed Pot.
Black... Black Speed Pot? No.
Okay.
His name is Black Spot Pete.
Mr. Beast!
What the fuck is your answer?
Dicks out for the Black Spot Pete episode. Okay.
I don't know why that got me as badly as it did.
Black Spot Pete question number 18. In the trivia section of his Sly Cooper wiki page, it stated
Great start.
That Pete has a pickpocketing pocket like the majority of the guards, but he has no change in it. This leads me to my next 3 Black Spot Pete questions. What's Black Spot Pete's economic status? How can he afford to live in Bloodbath Bay? And do the Sly Cooper wiki moderators think poverty is funny?
I didn't get any impression of a statement on poverty from the wiki in that thing.
It's an unrelated question.
Okay. I hope not.
Okay.
I can't speak to them, but I hope not. Economic status bad. Because, again, the whole thing was that he had a bunch of riches and then he frittered them away and or got bullied by younger, better pirates into giving it up. So, absolutely, he is broke. There are no coins in that pouch for a reason.
Okay.
As to how he can afford to live in Bloodbath Bay, I don't think he can. I think he's scrounging whatever he can. He's trying to get by off of, like, you know, loans and gifts from other residents, but they're all pirates, so they're all assholes. So, and there's no fucking social welfare security net here either. Again, I need to stress this is all his own fault because he can leave at any time. He doesn't need to live here.
He made this decision.
Yeah. And shortly after the events of Sly 3, he will probably quietly pass away in the gutter during a rainstorm because that's where he sleeps.
Okay. Is that 8?
That's 8.
Yeah, that's 8. I can't answer the last question because, contrary to Snap, a gentleman does not presume. Now, the only note I have for this question is I said, although Bloodbath Bay might seem like a dump,
It does.
I think it's a gentrified area and the rents are high.
Okay. I'm interested to hear your thinking on that.
No.
Okay.
So that's 20.
Okay, so it's my turn again.
Yes.
Fairly straightforward question. We're getting a bit into the weeds here. Why would a loving God allow Black Spot Pete?
Come again?
Why would a loving God allow Black Spot Pete to exist, to be part of the universe as something that humans interact with?
Well, because he's a legend.
I'm just not braced for it. I should be.
But also I'm atheist, so there's that.
Yeah, that's my answer. I don't think there is a loving God. I don't think there's any God, and certainly if there is a God, it is demonstrably not a loving God. So Black Spot Pete has arisen through the chaos of a unregulated, unmoderated universe, and we are alone in the universe with Black Spot Pete.
Well, the same can't be said for him because maybe he believes in Allah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We're still figuring that out.
Black Spot Pete, question number 21.
Okay, let's do it.
If Black Spot Pete was an Ace Attorney character, would he be an attorney, a prosecutor, a defendant, a victim, a witness, or a culprit?
Victim, 9. I'm not just saying this to kill him more. I think he has enough quirkiness about him to appear as a profile in the court record and maybe an image or two in black and white of like the events on that day. But I do not think he is quirky and interesting enough to be someone that you talk to for any length of time. Certainly not someone in the courtroom. And also he's an old pirate. That screams victim. Someone fucking killed him to get at his treasure maps. So we never meet Black Spot Pete in this version of Ace Attorney.
Before you turn the count to 9, add one more because I simply said victim because I want to see him die.
Yay! All right, I had a whole like,
10.
I have to justify myself, but
No, fuck that.
no. Great.
10 on the kill meter. Peter.
I was considering, because Aris has shown me in advance the beautiful background art for this episode.
Oh.
And I was considering every time we kill Black Spot Pete, I would like scribble one of them out. There are, by my count, 10. So if we kill him even one more time, I don't know what I like how to continue that. We've already, all of the Black Spot Petes on screen have already died, is what I'm getting at.
Poor Black Spot Pete's, plural.
How many Black Spot Petes are there? 0.
Tune in next time. So, Black Spot Pete, question number 22. If Black Spot Pete met Clockwork, what would they say to each other?
I think Clockwork doesn't give most other entities the time of day. I think he thinks about Coopers a lot because that's his own thing is going on in there. And for reasons that we struggled to work out in earlier episodes, he decided to form a conglomerate with people like Sir Raleigh and Mugshot for some reason. But largely, he seems to be cooped up in that volcano death lair alone. Doesn't give a shit about anyone else. I don't think he would consider Black Spot Pete anything more than an insect and would accordingly have nothing of value to gain from conversing with him.
Okay, I can see that.
I'm terrified about what your answer is.
I said, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't hear it in his voice.
Well, maybe that's what Black Spot Pete would say.
Okay. And Clockwork will just ignore him?
To be determined.
Yeah.
So, question number 23. What is Black Spot Pete's secret fetish? Are you sighing because we have the same question?
No.
Oh.
I want you to go first. I've played along to your tunes thus far, but this question alone, I will be like, no, you go first. You tell me your answer. Give me time.
Are you sure?
I know, but it's the only card I feel like I can play beyond, again, pretending my internet is over.
Yeah. Okay. I said pegging. And Asian.
Oh, God.
Pegging and Asian.
Yeah, I can only imagine that pirates would get weird about race after a while.
After a while.
Normal sentences.
I think he was like... I think if the insult game lasted one more round, the slurs would start coming out.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
I don't trust him to not. I think Black Spots Pete might be a bit problematic, actually.
Well...
Do you think... You know how it's like a thorny issue of like, oh, I only date insert ethnicity here, and how that's like, that's a fucking weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Do you think in a world like Sly Cooper, you could have like a cat person who's like, oh, I only date dogs? And is that like equivalently weird? Or like a cat person who's like really, really into lizards specifically?
Well, it depends on if it's normal, if it's the norm, or if it's like somewhat controversial for different species to date.
This is something that's like, that's a long-standing question. Because again, the two main romances we see are Sly and Carmelita, which are similar animals, but that's like forbidden anyway from the context professionally. And Bentley and Penelope don't seem to have any issue dating each other, but they're criminals.
Sly's parents?
Sly's, we don't know what species Sly's mother was.
Doesn't she have a tail?
No.
She doesn't?
There is a shot of the two of them, their legs, and a young Sly, and neither the father or the mother have tails, which is very confusing because Mr. Cooper definitely did have a tail. So maybe they both had tails and they're just out of frame. We don't know. Criminals wouldn't adhere to societal norms anyway. Like, if Bentley and Penelope want to date, who the fuck is going to stop them? Their mothers, they live in a van.
True.
So, all this to say, you say Asian, I say, like, what's a weird one for a bird to have? Cats.
Oh.
Cats specifically.
So he's into bestiality?
No, cat people.
Oh.
God, you're the worst. Can we move on from this horrific question now, please?
Okay. I mean, you're the one philosophizing it. So,
True.
24. Would Black Spot Pete be a more suitable member for the Fiendish Five or the Claw Gang?
I will say the Fiendish Five because Clockwork notwithstanding, the Fiendish Five are kind of a pack of morons. Like, Clockwork's great and Miss Ruby's great, and Panda King kind of has his shit together.
Okay.
The other two kind of don't. Whereas the Claw Gang, in fairness, the Claw Gang had Dimitri in it. But it had Dimitri in it for a reason. They needed someone in Paris who could sell people food. And that's how Dimitri got in.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the Claw Gang, I would say on average, the caliber is higher.
Yeah.
Like intellectually, experience-wise, than the Fiendish Five, which doesn't really feel like a cohesive team. So if there was just an old pirate in the Fiendish Five, whatever. If there was an old pirate in the Claw Gang, he would need to justify his presence somehow. Like, oh, he's the aquatic shipper, whereas Jean Bisson handles the...
He's a spice taster.
Just feed that old man hard drugs day in, day out to see what happens.
He can take it.
He absolutely cannot. They need someone weak so that when
he's strong,
when he flies into a rage, the worst he does is like break a cup. Because he can't do any worse than that with his old arms.
What would a coked out BSP look like?
I don't want to ever see that. That would be uncomfortable. The same as any other feral old man. Just kind of sad, I think.
But you'd rather look at a belly dancing Black Baron?
No.
Oh.
I did not say that.
That's what you said when I said it before. Okay.
What's your thoughts on this important matter?
I hope you have the bleeping
I do.
sound effect on. Yeah.
Ready to go.
So I said, I think Fiendish 5 as well, because just like with Don Octavio, he's an old school villain and a legend and an icon who I could even kind of see being a better boss for Tide of Terror, to be honest. Like, that's an actual pirate. The Fiendish 5, as you said, are a very random selection of outcasts, to the point where I feel like having a retired pirate wouldn't feel weird or out of place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have a voodoo priestess on there.
Yes. And someone who owns a casino.
Yeah, like that's the spectrum.
Yeah. And also consider, with the time jump between Sly's childhood and his revenge, I think we could see a Black Spot Pete in his heyday, and post retirement.
Okay. An important 10 years for sure.
Yes. When is your next question? After 25?
After 25.
Okay, 25. Choose one character that you think Black Spot Pete would get along with, one he would hate, and what he would want to impregnate. You can choose Thieves in Time characters as well.
Is this like from Sly Cooper? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't choose Kay Faraday if I was you.
No, I'm keeping Kay. Kay is safely in the Ace Attorney investigation zone, and she will remain trapped there forever.
Away from Black Spot Pete.
Where the Apollo Justice trilogy writers can't get her. You just said that Black Spot Pete would fit into Tide of Terror. I think he and Raleigh might actually have something of a friendship.
Is he not a technophobe?
Yeah, I don't know if he'd be able to wrap his head around it, but Raleigh loves piracy, and he would like to hear stories about fucked up shit that happened back in the day, I think. And I think the standard for Black Spot Pete is anyone willing to listen to him.
True.
Like, if someone actually wanted to hear his crusty-ass stories...
Crusty?
That would mean a lot. You heard me. So I'm gonna say Raleigh. Character that he would hate.
That's an easy one.
I think he would take one look at Arpeggio and he would see a fucking, like, weak academic who has no business getting into crime. He should just stick to his textbooks. I think Black Spot Pete has an anti-intellectual streak, the way everyone in that fucking island does. And Arpeggio doesn't have anything else going for him in such a brutish sum up. So I think he would not like Arpeggio.
Why can't Arpeggio get a win? First he dies, then he's hated by Black Spot Pete. Like, the two worst fates to suffer.
Yeah. And this last part is horrible, and I don't like thinking about it. Miss Decibel. And I will not elaborate.
Imagine the field day Sanzara would have with a pregnant Miss Decibel.
Yeah, she gets even fatter and therefore even funnier. Women.
And the boss fight ends with a gag about abortion.
No.
Miss Decibel is pregnant now, and we had her wear a bikini.
Sly Five.
And we had her wear a thong.
Anyway.
Mash the square button to have her give birth.
I don't want that. We've gotten a little out of the weeds from making a nice cartoon video game.
The bar is set in hell.
Yeah.
Also, let me just say that I feel like Raleigh is that girl who loves the idea of her loving pirates but doesn't really actually do.
Oh, yeah, like he doesn't like going outside.
Or even hearing about Blackspot's Pete shit. He's like,
No.
I'm obsessed with pirates right now. Like, okay, girl. And?
Yeah.
Kill yourself. Like, anyway, get along with, I said, General Clawfoot.
Oh, yeah. That's a good pick.
Yeah, both mumbling and racist.
Yeah. Synonyms for old.
Hate, as we've kind of established within the past 5 questions, he is a bit problematic. So I chose both a woman and a so Carmelita and Dr. Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't bring him to Cane Island. He would have had some choice words.
Yeah, or that Carmelita didn't come to Bloodbath Bay.
Yeah, I can picture Sly being like, hey man, this guy's insane. He might have sold out my father to death. He's in the way of my legacy. But even still, can you cool it with calling him that? Like, that... I hate to take his side, but I just don't think it's a good look for the Cooper gang if one of us is using that kind of language, even on someone that we're fighting.
And he would shoot Carmelita with a gun.
Yes, as established.
Okay.
And there was 3 names.
Impregnate the Indian water bug.
That's hard. No. Anyway, my next question.
That's my next big ship. I ship Blackspot Pete with the humble Indian water bug.
Which is a bug.
And he's a parrot.
Not a bug person. A bug.
You said he'd watch cat porn. Why am I the villain?
You know why you're the villain. You made your choices.
Okay.
So this is my... That was question 25, wasn't it?
Yes.
So this is my penultimate question. We live in a world where everything is as you see it. As long, that is, as there is light. When it gets dark, things become more indistinct.
Ooh.
A chair can look like a monster. A poster can look like it's moving. Your eyes can't see the truth anymore. And when the light runs out, you see nothing. Because, of course, your mind can't make anything out of nothing. But what if it became even darker? Darker than dark. What if we could take away the light that wasn't there until we reached another side? If that were to happen, you could start to see things again, and hear them, and feel them. This dark world, this alternate view of reality through the lens of shadow. What role would Black Spot Pete play in it?
A legend.
A legend of hope? A legend of dreams?
A legend, period.
The prophesized Black Spot Pete. Where is he? Where is he in the dark world?
I answered the question. He's a legend.
Okay. I think he has no place in the dark world, because the dark world is a place of pure imagination and of fantasy and of like childlike wonder brought to dizzying new heights. And there is nothing about Black Spot Pete that invokes childlike wonder. I'm not even going to kill him off. He doesn't even...
Do you think Black Spot Pete likes Peter Pan?
No, I think he would be a deadly enemy to Peter Pan based on how Peter Pan fights pirates.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Tinkerbell's days are numbered. Okay, Black Spot Pete, question number 26.
Okay, ends in sight. Come on.
What did you have for dinner last night?
What did I have for dinner last night? It was spaghetti with meatballs.
Okay.
It was quite nice. What did you have?
I had conveyor belt sushi.
Oh.
Yes.
One of those fancy places. Gotcha.
It's actually a chain.
Ah.
And it's very affordable.
One of those semi-fancy places.
I finished work late and it's right across from work. So I was like, I'm not gonna bother to.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I ended up paying like the equivalent of €7 for like 14 pieces of sushi.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Anyway, Black Spot Pete, question number 27. Did you know that in the Spanish dub of Sly 3, Black Spot Pete is called Pete Manchamala?
I did not know that.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No.
I see.
Black Spot Pete, question.
I'm much preferring this rhythm. Let's keep it up.
Black Spot Pete, number 28. Black Spot Pete, question number 28. There's only 10 of them and we've asked all 10. If you ever met Black Spot Pete, what would you say to him?
I would probably scream.
Okay.
Because he would be a minor character from one of my favorite video games in my childhood, brought into the world in flesh in some form.
And yet you've just spent an hour and 46 minutes saying how you would like to watch him die.
I didn't say it was like a scream of joy. It's a scream of like fear and confusion.
Oh.
And once I had like a grip on myself, I would be like, oh my God, where's Sly? Where's Neela? Where's Carmelita? Like, please tell me it's not just Black Spot Pete. And then
It's just Black Spot Pete.
Yeah, I kind of got the impression that it would be just Black Spot Pete. I don't know. I guess I'd sell him to the government. See if we could figure out a way to make Sly Cooper real instead of him.
What if it was him and the humble Indian water bug?
I would keep the humble Indian water bug away from him.
Okay. I think it's a bit too late
gently
for that.
remove it from his person, and I would give it a nice little pond to live in.
As realistic as the Sly universe is,
Yeah.
I don't think they make birth control for bugs. Now, what I would say...
Yes.
What I would say...
Go.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God. Theory. Aris is clockwork because it was foreshadowed that actually that's when Clockwork and Black Spot Pete met. That's the exact series of words that were exchanged. And then later near the end of the podcast, Aris says that he would say that to Black Spot Pete. So Sans is Ness. It's almost an anagram. He's making faces at me as though confirming my theory.
It's all falling right into place.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Shit. Etc.
Yes. Although not to debunk, but kind of debunk your theory, I don't think Clockwork suffered from IBS. Now.
I don't think he suffered from B. Like...
There's a bee.
Yay! Callbacks.
Mr. Beast.
Mr.
Black
Beat.
Spot Pete.
Mr. Beat. So,
Question number 29.
so close.
When Bentley is briefing Sly before his conversation with Black Spot Pete, he warns Sly not to let his guard down because all pirates are killers. Do you think Black Spot Pete is more of a French fry or chicken nugget kind of guy?
I can see him enjoying both. If I had to pick one, I would say French fry. Just because I think birds like those. And I actually didn't fully think about a bird eating chicken nuggets, but I'm sure a lot of birds would without fucking blinking.
Birds are horrible.
Birds are kind of horrible. They're all evil.
Yes.
Black spot Pete is salt of the earth. And what do you put on French fries?
Ketchup?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? What's your answer?
I said dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets.
Oh,
Which, if you think about it, is the ancestor of the bird.
indeed. Yeah. A shadow of the true self exists in the false self.
Like, imagine if someone made a nugget out of meat from your body and shaped it like your grandfather. And then Black Spot Pete ate it.
I'm trying to picture, I'm just skating over the whole cannibalism thing and trying to picture what a nugget shaped like my grandfather would look like. Just kind of sitting on that for a minute.
The Black Spot Pete episode, ladies and gentlemen.
What wonders?
Profound.
Hit me with your last damn question.
So, the last question is another fuck, marry, kill.
Another? Jesus Christ, I thought I was safe.
No. The options.
Uh,
Black, Spot, and Pete.
oh, okay.
Oh, the chalk is out.
No, I'm just kind of... I don't think I'll need to make a... It's not like one of those Leviathans with 9 people in it.
Oh.
Are we defining who Black, Spot, and Pete are? Or can I just interpret this question however works for me?
Well, initially I was going to say fuck, marry, kill, Black Spot Pete's eye, Black Spot Pete's leg, and Black Spot Pete's head.
Okay.
But then I was like, let me just go with Black Spot and Pete.
Okay.
So take that as you will.
I think fucking the color black would be an interesting experience. And if you're gonna fuck any color, obviously it's gonna be the color black, which is the classicest one. Spot can refer to many things. The place my mind always goes is it's the name of Lieutenant Commander Data from Star Trek The Next Generation has an adorable little cat called Spot.
That's so funny because when I hear the word, it goes to Black Spot Pete.
Wow. So I don't want to fuck the cat, and I also don't want to kill the cat, because...
Unlike Black Spot Pete.
So I guess I'm just going to marry Spot and hope that that doesn't mean that I'm married to a literal cat. And yes, I am going to kill Pete, which in this case does directly and non-negotiably refer to Black Spot Pete.
Okay.
Who is now dead 11 times.
You know, for as much as we disagree on this podcast, we do have the same answers a lot of times too.
Okay.
Because I said fuck Black for many different reasons, then marry Spot, and then kill Pete.
All right, so that's 12.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's 12 what?
12 dead Black Spot Petes.
Oh.
There was only one, and then he...
Maybe we should have chose fuck for the sake of the graphic.
Yeah, no, you're not getting that. There was only one Black Spot Pete, and he has died 12 times. So that is...
I mean, you did choose to fuck the corpse of
I did not choose to do that.
So where do we draw the line?
That was Lafouille, and I wasn't happy about that.
Oh, you see, you sound pretty happy admitting it.
Yeah.
Snap is like my crass co-host.
Fuck off. I'm a gentleman. We've established that I'm a gentleman. I'm a good boy. I'm being put into a situation here over and over again.
As opposed to that, I am a lady of the night.
Indeed. Are you ready for the final Black Spot Pete question?
Yes.
How is Black Spot Pete?
Legendary.
I can see that. I can understand why you would go with that. I think my answer is, it sounds like he's dead. It sounds like he might be deceased after this episode.
12 times, in fact.
12 times a dead parrot.
Why do all the parrots in the series die?
Oh, yeah. Like, all the birds are evil, and more specifically again, all of the parrots, of which there are multiple, die.
So, what did we learn today?
Black Spot Pete is dead, but he did attempt to shoot Carmelita Fox after her successful operation shutting down Bloodbath Bay. He was, after that, relocated to the small town in Iowa that he was originally born in to convince his grandnieces and grandnephews and some other local people to commit piracy in the landlocked town.
Online.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to watch Wicked 2 before the release?
Yeah, like, he meets his young whippersnapper kids, and they're like, piracy? The only piracy we know is playing Nintendo games without paying for them. And he's like, I've got a lot to teach you. This writes itself.
What if Black Spot Pete fell into the hands of, what's that, like, Tom Hanks movie with, like, the real life, like, pirates, like the modern ones?
Oh, Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
What if Black Spot Pete encountered the actual pirates?
They would kill him for food.
That's 13.
They would tear him apart and cook him.
That is 13.
Yeah.
Fried parrot.
I mean, it can't be any worse than fucking maggot-infested tack or whatever it is they eat.
Oh.
Hard biscuit.
Okay. So, we learned today that Black Spot Pete is dead 13 times. That he's a legend. I mean, who else has an episode with 36 questions?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much on lessons and morals of the day.
It really makes you think, except it doesn't, actually.
Think what?
Blackpot, fuck. Blackpot Peter Bloodbath Bay sucks.
Okay.
That be true enough, but you're idiotic, seaweed-slurping anchorhead.
I did do 1 and 2 and finally beat Jevel for the first time in prep.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. Gooped, gagged, and gobsmacked. I did Spamton in my 3rd try. I was like, what in the snap is happening in here? So
Yay.
I was like, yay, I beat 1 and 2. I'm so ready to play 3. And then 3 came around. And don't get me wrong, I do want to fuck Antenna, but